Hi there, I'm Jason, CEO and founder of TaikaTranslations. If you're on this page, it likely means that you need a certified translation interpretation service, or you're working through processing immigration, legal paperwork, or some kind of specific information that you need transferred into a different language and you need some help. Before I show you exactly how to place the order, I want to make things crystal clear so that you know how to move forwards in your specific scenario. There are two ways to move forward with this, and I'm going to walk you through both of them right now. So option number one is maybe you're an organization, or you're a pharmaceutical company, or you're a legal company, or maybe you are an insurance company, or a government agency, and you have multiple documents, there are multiple languages, and it's just a larger scope project, and you don't exactly know, it doesn't fit anything that we show that we're offering online specifically, and you just need a little more information on how to understand what you need so that you can understand if you can move forward. Maybe you need a quote form so that you can submit that with budgeting, or submit it up the chain for approval. In that case, what you need to do is to reach out to us by either filling out the quote form online, and we receive those daily. And if it's during work hours, our goal is to respond back to those within 5 minutes. If it's outside of normal work hours, and maybe it's on a weekend or holiday or federal holiday, then we also have team members around the clock working to make sure we're supporting your needs. However, the turnaround time may be a little bit longer on those specific days. And that means within 2 hours, you should expect a response from our team on holidays and weekends. So that's the first one. Just submit your information through the online form. All right, so the first one is submitting the online form. The second way you can connect with us is just by calling our phone number. It's listed on the screen here, 830-355-2205. And you can connect with us that way, and we'll get back to you just as soon as we can to make sure that we can fill your needs and understand the dynamics of your specific situation. The third, and I think maybe even easiest, is simply send us an email. You can reach out to us at projects@TaikaTranslations.com, and we'll respond during work times to make sure that even when maybe you forgot to submit everything on time on Friday evening, and you just didn't get to it, and you're like, oh my gosh, I really need to get this moving before Monday because we have an objective and we're working through these details of this project, just reach out to us, we'll respond, and we'll help you move things forwards. So maybe you're on this page, you know exactly what you need, and it looks like we're offering that exact thing on our site, on the online store page, and you're ready to order right now. This is the most convenient option if you have the document on hand and you're ready to go right now. So what you need to do is go to our online store, www.TaikaTranslation.com. And at the top right of the page, you will see a button that says Online Store. Click on the Online Store. Maybe you need some kind of birth certificate or a marriage certificate, diploma. Maybe you need some immunization records. There was a lot of that during COVID. Maybe you need some proof of address. Whatever it is, if it's listed here, or if you don't see it listed here, you can just reach out to us at projects@TaikaTranslations.com, and we'll help you navigate what it is that you're dealing with. But if you see it listed here and you're ready to go, for example, marriage certificate. This is a super common one that many people order each and every day with us. And all you have to do is go open the web page, open that product, and now we just follow the steps. And it's not terribly difficult, but there are a few nuances here, so I just want to walk you through it. So we chose marriage certificate. We need this, okay? So now we need to translate the marriage certificate. How do we do that? Okay, so we need to understand what language pair it is in. Maybe it's English to Spanish, or English to French, or French to English, or German, or there are hundreds of possibilities here. So what is a standard language? You have to select a language pair. If you don't know what language pair it is, you look on here, it's like standard or special. What does that mean? Well, all you have to do is scroll down, and you can see we work with over 300 languages. For simplicity, we've grouped them into standard and special. So standard pairs are these: Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and German. Special pairs are these: Russian, Ukrainian, Armenian, Haitian, Creole, Vietnamese, Chinese, Tagalog, Arabic, Swahili, Amharic, and many others. If yours falls into others aside from these, then it means it's a special pair. And there's no big deal. It just means it's a special pair, and we're going to have to work with that one individually. So please just simply select special pair if it's not listed under standard, and we'll proceed helping you with your order. Okay, so if it's not these languages, Spanish, Portuguese, French, Italian, and German, then just select special pair. Okay, that makes it easy. So let's go ahead and select special pair because our language is not on the first list. 2, we need to select the service. Okay, so what is the service that we need? Do we just need translation plus certification? Do we need a full package translation, certification, and notarization? What exactly do we need? So if you don't know the answer to this question, don't worry, it's fine. Just reach out to us and we'll help you understand what you need. If you already know that I need translation, certified translation services. Okay, that's all you need. We can take care of that. But a lot of people, they do order this one right here. It's the full package, translation, certification, and notarization. And so we're just going to select that one because this is like for USCIS, sometimes they require that, or maybe you're submitting your documentation in a court, or maybe you have to submit your documentation for some kind of legal processing, or even to the driver's license office. Like they require certification and sometimes notarization depending on where you're submitting it, what state you're in. Okay, so we work with all states, not just Texas. Of course, our organization is from Texas. I'm a Texan, but we don't just work with Texas companies. We work with people from every country in the world, in every state in the United States, all around the world. All right. So we just selected the full package, translation, certification, notarization. Very important question. If you do need it mailed to you, it's a $20 fee. We'll process the documentation and deliver everything to you electronically. And then many times that's all that's needed in order to submit to one of these governmental offices or to a school or wherever it may be that you're trying to process this document. So we're just going to say, no, we don't need a copy mailed to us. You might need it mailed to you. If you want to have the hard copy on file and just have it in your hands, that's fine. And we'll take care and do that for you. But in this case, I'm just going to select no, because I'm just assuming that this office won't need a hard copy mailed. Once they have the certified and notarized digital version of that document all together submitted, it's good enough. It's going to be good enough for them. Okay. And they'll approve your application or process your information. All right. So do we need a faster turnaround? Well, let's see. We just forgot about processing this. We weren't really, we didn't realize this would have to be done. We went to the office, we tried to submit the content, and all of a sudden somebody said, oh, you have to get this certified translated. And like, oh no. And you have like 6 days until this has to be submitted, or you're gonna have to redo your application. Oh my gosh, we have to do this faster. Okay, so we're just gonna click yes. We actually do need it faster in this case because we have a very short time that we are going to be able to submit our documents. So in this theoretical case, we're going to submit yes, push yes, so that we'll actually have the document on time for submission. All right, so it looks like we have all the basic information that we need in order to proceed, okay? And if there's any question that comes up in this and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to put here, that's fine. We will help you work through the purchase, okay? So once this is submitted, if there's something off, if there's something not exactly right, if there's more pages or there's another certificate, or if there's something like not standard, it's fine. You can continue to proceed. Add this to the cart. Just go to your cart. And remember, I added the translation plus certification plus notarization plus I said we didn't need shipping on this one. It was a special language pair and we did need a faster turnaround. And I did the full service translation package. And so that came to like $73 in this specific case. Okay. So we go to checkout, and if you have a discount code, you can apply the discount code here. If not, we just continue with more payment options. I like using Google Pay, but there's definitely more payment options. You can look through those, but my preference is just using Google Pay. So I'm going to click on that. Boom. Takes me to this page, and it says, please get your debit card, et cetera, et cetera. But if you don't have this option, there are other options. You can use bank transfer, you can use Venmo, you can use ACH. Basically, whatever method of payment that you prefer and that is comfortable for you, you can use that. All right, so all you have to do is enter your email, push continue. After that, it takes you to this page, and you can either pay with a card, just like this, on the site, put in the discount code, boom, 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 put all your information in, put your personal information in relating to your card or to your payment method. Or if that's not good working for you, you can pay another way. And here you go. You can pay straight on the site with a card with a secure payment. You can pay with Google Pay, you can pay with PayPal, push continue, verify your personal information on this page. I'm just using Google Pay in this instance. And now I'm going to push purchase. Here we go. Taking me to the Google Pay page. Pay with my card, pay now, completing your order, and boom, the order is done. So submitted the order. It's processed. You should receive an email in your email. If you go to your email, I'll open my email here that says, look, TaikaTranslations, order confirmed. Order number 7 is confirmed. That's your order and your order number. All right, so this is a summary of your order on this page. And once you receive this email, you can view your order here. And what you need to do now is take this email and email the documents that you need processed to projects@taikatranslations.com. Once you email us those documents, we will respond to you with exactly when this will be ready and any other pertinent details that may be confusing or maybe we need to clarify with you, such as name spellings or maybe exactly the office that you're submitting this to if you have questions around that. But in any case, at this point, your order is confirmed. Our project managers know that it's there, and all you have to do is take your documents that you have ready to send and ready to process and send them to projects@taikatranslations.com. Now, if you know you're going to need multiple orders, you can create an account to manage all the orders that you have. But if this is just your first order and you just need to get it processed and moving forwards, go ahead and email those documents that you need processed to projects@taikatranslations.com. You can either take a picture of them. If you have them already in PDF format, they're scanned or something like that, you can send those over that way. Or if they're just a file on your computer, you can just attach them to the email and send them to us through projects@taikatranslations.com. Just to remember, after checkout, you'll get an automated email confirming your order and directing you further. You just reply to that email with the documents. You can even just hit reply. Like this is going to go exactly to projects@taikatranslations if you actually just hit reply. And you can attach your documents that way. So you don't even have to copy this email. You can just hit reply and it will take you to it will put projects@taikatranslations.com in your send to box, and then you'll be able to attach your files and proceed with the sending of those files to us. So whether you're handling this by yourself or for your family or for your company, we've built a system to make it easier and more transparent and hopefully stress-free. So if you're not exactly sure what you need or how you need to process it or how you can proceed, just reach out to us at projects@taikatranslations.com and we'll help you. Don't worry about it. There's so many times when it's a non-standard type of situation and you just need a little extra guidance. And that's what we're here for. Thank you for coming to our webpage and thank you for trusting us with something that's so important to you in your life. I look forward to serving you.